Hi Mark, my name's Mike Steffens. I do local search engine optimization here in Sarasota, and I actually created a short video for you to help you rank your Google Places listing on the first page, or specifically the top of the results, when a potential client will go in and Google the term Sarasota insurance. Now, Sarasota insurance, I did a little research on this keyword phrase in something called the adwords.google.com keyword tool. Basically what it is a free tool that you can type in keywords that you would think your customers who don't know you yet, or potential customers or clients, would type into Google search bar to find your services. So I did a little research before this video, and I found that Sarasota insurance is actually the most heavily searched term having to do with insurance in Sarasota. Obviously, Sarasota insurance. And right now it's averaging 4,400 searches a month, so it's a pretty profitable keyword to be on the first page for, specifically at the top of the results, because that's where the majority of your clicks actually go to, are the first 2 or 3 results in your Google Places or Google Maps results on Sarasota insurance. And as you can see here, you have your people that pay per click, and then you have your places listings with Ludwig Walpole. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is kind of funny. Ed Smith Stadium, I don't know why that's on there. Obviously, Google needs to work out some kinks in their algorithm, because it has nothing to do with insurance. And here's some other insurance customer, basically competition as well. So right now we're not appearing there, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get there for free. I'm going to give you specific details. This is going to be no fluff, and after this video you should be able to take action right away and start optimizing your place page correctly. So we're going to go ahead and go to your places page right here, places listing. I see you verified it. A+ Insurance of Sarasota Inc. Name, there's your business name, address, and phone number. So we're going to go to your website. We want to make sure that this name, address, and phone number are always consistent and exactly the same throughout all of your online listings. So we're going to start with your website, and it's an A+ Insurance Agency and Travel. We're focusing on the insurance, A+ Insurance of Sarasota Inc. We probably want to change your places listing to something like that. You want to have that reflect your website. It's going to affect the way you actually are viewed when somebody searches Sarasota insurance. The next thing I'd want to do is, if I were you, I would go to my description area, and I would insert the keyword into the very front of the first line. So in this case, it's Sarasota insurance. So what you would do is you would go for the best Sarasota insurance company, or for the best insurance or independent insurance agent in Sarasota. You want to mix in that keyword. You don't want to spam it and repeat it over and over again, but you want to make sure your keyword's in there. Looking for Sarasota insurance, call, and then go into A+ Insurance of Sarasota, etc., etc. You can be creative with it, but hopefully what you can take away from this is that you definitely want to put your keyword in there, and that's on the first line. The reason being, when somebody searches Sarasota insurance in Google, its bots crawl the web, and it crawls all the local place listings that have to do, they're categorized in the insurance business, and if they don't see the keyword on there, it's not going to come back as high as a result, or it won't come back at all, as we are right now. The other thing, and this is really easy, and you really just got to take advantage of this, is Google Places allows 10 photos. So upload 10 photos. If you don't have 10 photos to upload, there are websites out there where you can get free stock photos. Do stock photos. I can't stress this enough. And the next thing, it doesn't show on here, but if you've noticed some of your competitors, you can put up to 5 videos. This is even more important. So if you have a YouTube account, great. You want to get 5 digital videos, anywhere from 30 seconds to a minute. Again, if you don't have these videos, reply to the email, and I can send you to a couple websites where you can make videos relatively easy using stock photos for free. And you definitely want to do that. You want all 10 photos on there and all 10 videos. And you want to make sure that that's there, because that's extremely important, and a lot of these people that are ranking right now on the first page don't have that. So you're definitely you're a step ahead right off the bat if you do these 2 things. The last thing you want to do is reviews. You want to get in the practice, or the habit I should say, of when you have happy clients, which hopefully is all the time, that you're asking them to go to your Google Places listing and write a review. Now the funny thing is, I went to your website and I saw a tab here, give us a review for Google Places. So, man, great, these guys are doing something right. I click on it, and unfortunately what I get is this Rain Man web design out there in Texas, and I just wouldn't even have that on my website. So You want to have something like that that drives to your places page, not your web developers. That's just unethical in my opinion. So anyway, something like that, and there's some other systems I could tell you about where you're definitely going to want to drive reviews. The reason why reviews are important is because the way the search engines and your potential clients look at it is the more people that are talking about your business and service in a positive manner, the higher you're going to rank in Google. They put a lot of weight on local branding, and it strengthens your local brand by having lots of positive reviews. And potential customers or clients are going to look at that and say, well, they're engaging with their clients, are happy. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the phone and call them instead of XYZ company down the street or somewhere else on the first page of Google. So this is very important. Now what I'm going to go into is some things that are maybe even more important than what you do on your Google Places listing. Is there's something called local search websites or local search directories. Basically, there's hundreds of these websites throughout the internet, and they're different little websites where people search for local products and services. Why this is important is because the more websites that reference your business, and again it comes back to that name, address, and phone number along with the keyword that you're trying to rank for, the higher you're going to rank. And in my opinion, in Sarasota, for the insurance industry, you probably want to appear and claim about 100 of these online listings. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some examples right now. Here we're at superpages.com. It's a very large, very highly searched local search directory. Basically, these local search directories are like the 21st century's version of the Yellow Pages. So I pulled up your listing. I have your name, A+ Insurance of Sarasota, Inc. And again, we are A+ Insurance of Sarasota, Inc., so we're good with that. We're going to go ahead and look at the address, 601B North Washington Boulevard, Sarasota, Florida. We'll go to your places listing, make sure it matches up with that. 601 North Washington Boulevard. Yeah, see, and this is very detail-oriented, but it's important. The reason being, again, when these Google bots crawl the web and they see a different variation of the same address, they're not human beings. They can't understand that that's the same address. And so instead of getting that citation or that point for a mention of your business on another website outside of your own, it's showing it as a competing business. So these are things that you want to go and clean up and make sure that they match first your website, and then, and more importantly, for the online listings, your places listing. They have to be exactly the same. This is very basic, but it's just really important. If you don't do this, you might as well not do anything, and that's how important it really is. So then we have the phone number, 941-531-4806. We have a different phone number. So again, I'm not sure which one is accurate. I'm going to go by the one on your website. Let's go ahead and contact us. Okay, 951-951-6866. Okay, so we want to go ahead and change that phone number as well. The other thing is, are you the business owner? Again, like you claimed your Google Places listing, it's important that you're going to show up on a lot of these local search directories without doing anything. It's because these companies down here, like Axiom or Info Group, they're called data aggregators, and what they do is they collect public data and they feed it to these local search directories. So a lot of this stuff hasn't been claimed by you, therefore it hasn't been verified by the business owner. You're going to want to go ahead and do that. And the one thing that sticks out right here is you don't want to have a link to progressive.com. You want to have a link to your website. All you're doing right there is helping progressive.com rank higher, which they already rank high. You want to put your website. So you want to go ahead, you want to claim the listing, you want to add as many images as they allow. Right now we have 0. You want to drive reviews, and then you want to do, again, in your description, you want to put your keyword in. I think a lot of this was, again, submitted or fed through a data aggregator, maybe scraped off of different parts of your website. I think you can probably get the gist of it right now. You want to go ahead, claim the listing, correct the name, address, and phone number issues along with the website. You want to, photos and logos are so important. It's not just for search engines. Search engines can see when you haven't claimed a listing, when you don't have any reviews, when the information hasn't been confirmed by you, the business owner. But think about it this way. If somebody's on superpages.com looking for insurance in Sarasota, and say they click on your listing, this is what shows up, and they can see right down here, are you the business owner, claim your listing. Pictures and visuals are great with potential clients, and as long as they see stuff like that, believe it or not, it's very simple, but they're more apt to pick up the phone and give you a call, assuming you have the right phone number there. So I'm going to show you one more listing here. It's insiderpages.com, another large 411 local search directory. Here we are, A+ Insurance, Inc. So again, A+ Insurance Agency. Eight. Okay, so again, the name's a little different. It's not your fault. It's just because you haven't claimed this. This is, again, these are reasons why you're not appearing when you should be. Phone number 951-6866. I believe that is your phone number. Yes, it is. Great. Right here, where are we? Claim business. You want to go ahead and claim it. You want to, and these websites allow you to put a lot of different information, and it takes a lot of time. It's not rocket science, but it takes a lot of time to do about 100 of these. But once you get these things done and you fill everything out to completion, you upload videos where applicable, pictures, you put in hours of operation, special services, these things, this barely represents what you can do with this listing. You want to fully optimize your listing. You want to include the keyword in your description. And more importantly, you want to have the right address. I'm not sure if this here 230 North Lime Avenue was an old address or if it's just incorrect altogether. I don't think it matches up with your website. So again, I'm not going to go through any more. You're probably wondering, well, how am I supposed to find out all the listings that I appear for? Well, it's pretty easy. Just go ahead and you can Google your name, A+ Insurance Agency. If I could spell it correctly, Sarasota. And you'll get a list of, let's see here. That's another keyword. Well, if you take your name exactly and put it in there, you'll get a list of listings. What I've actually done is I look at the 7 companies, excluding Ed Smith Stadium, and I think that's the only one that doesn't have to do with insurance. You Google each of these, and you're going to get search results back showing all the local search sites that they appear in. So you want to make sure that you're in those search directories as well, or you're on those search sites, and you want to do even more. So again, if we go ahead and paste this in here. Alrighty, go ahead, copy, go ahead and paste. Well, anyway, you go ahead and Google those things, and you're going to get your competitors, basically competitive intel. You're going to see where they show up. So if you're there, great, go ahead and claim the listing and optimize it. If you're not, submit your business. So obviously, it's been a long afternoon, and apparently I'm not copying and pasting correctly, but hopefully you can understand. This is a way you can actually go back here and take all of your top listings, and you probably want to do this with a spreadsheet and go through and Google each one, and then go through page for page all the listings that they show up, probably to maybe page 7 to 10, and then you start eliminating the duplicates, and you'll have a list of everywhere you need to appear that they're appearing, so that you can rank, and you have to do a little bit more. So it's not a complicated concept. It's just very time consuming. But again, I've given you the information and specifics on how to do this, and it's not impossible. You can definitely outrank some of these people, and you can eventually get up to the A slot. All right, well, that's I've given you all the information that you need. You can go ahead and take action on that right now, or whenever you like, and start to get your places listing that you've already verified to actually rank, so that you start getting some traffic and you get targeted leads. That's what I do. I rank locally. Let me increase your business. I can make sure you do it correctly. I can get you to the top. I don't do annual contracts. Most of my clients, we don't even have to do month to month, because I'll get them there, and then we'll go in and adjust and make sure they keep their top ranking, and do some other things. Maybe rank for some other keywords that are profitable in their business. So let me increase your business. You can reply to this email with any questions, or you can call me at 941-284-1321. Again, sorry for the little issue with the copy and paste, but hopefully you've gotten the information that you need, and hopefully you can start bringing in more business through Google. Again, you can call me at 941-284-1321.